back.
It's been so long.
Wow, what's it been, 3 weeks since we had a show?
Yeah.
Wow, so we have lots to cover.
Yeah.
We missed 1 week because Stan had COVID.
Yeah.
Did you get it before? Or was this
when
your
did I
first
get it?
bout?
Oh no, I got it before. Yeah.
Wow, you're a twofer.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I
still
got
haven't.
You never got it?
I still haven't gotten it.
I got the OG in like March of 2020.
You got the good COVID.
Yeah. That almost killed me.
That one killed you. Almost.
Yeah.
And how was this one? Was this one
It was fine.
pretty easy?
I didn't even know I had it.
Ah.
I had a fever,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tested myself, and I tested negative.
Oh.
And then when the fever went away, it was that Thursday we had a show at Father's,
Yeah.
and I was like, my girlfriend was like, you should test anyway because I've heard sometimes you get a negative test and still be positive. So I tested that day, and I was like, oops.
And you tested positive?
Oh yeah,
You
right
shouldn't
away.
have said anything.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said a goddamn word. That's it. You get one test. I got one test in June of last year.
Yeah.
And it came out negative, and I've been negative ever since. I use it the same way I use STD tests.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So here's the thing about nobody knows about HIV tests is that you take one once, you're good for life.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't have
Whatever it says.
Yeah.
If it says positive,
Yeah.
you're HIV positive for the rest of your life. Same thing goes for negative. I don't know if anybody knows that. That is sound medical advice.
Oh, really? So, wait, but you can get HIV later, no?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't count. You already got the negative
you already
test.
got the negative test.
So you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That's how anything goes.
Yeah.
If you test negative, you're done.
That's it for the rest of your life. I got a UTI once. I'm always going to have UTIs, I bet.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, there was a girl once who she forced me to wear a condom because you should. It's responsible.
Okay.
And I went, I really don't want to. Not because I hate wearing condoms, because of course I do. But I'll do it.
Nobody likes wearing condoms.
I'll do it, though. Here's the thing. I didn't have my own. She had them. But she had, like, those bright green from, like,
the fluorescent ones?
the Planned Parenthood ones.
Yeah.
And I'm a little too thick for them.
Okay.
They hurt.
Thick Dick Nick.
That's what they called me. That's what they call me out on the streets.
Yeah.
But I can't even go through College Point, Queens without someone yelling "Thick Dick Nick" at me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about College Point. Actually, they used to call my dick the College Point because I used to dick down everybody who was going for their master's degree.
There's a great deli in College Point.
Oh yeah,
Cherry Valley.
Cherry Valley. Yeah, popped Cherry Valley
right.
after I got done with it.
It's not too far from where I went to high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you going to high school.
In college, it's Flushing. I don't know, whatever. It's all the same.
They're all the border. I don't know why you even give it different neighborhoods. Everything's Brooklyn or Queens. That's it.
Yeah.
Why do we have to differentiate? I don't even know how to say the word. Differentiate. No, you're wrong. Differentiate.
Yep.
You know, it's just a big hullabaloo. I don't get the need for it. So after you had COVID, the next week, on the way here, I got into a car accident, flattened a tire, and that was a lot of fun. The thing with that was I had actually done it the night before.
Yeah.
And I had
You had a show that night.
I had a show. Well, I had a show, and I had 2 flat tires in the same night. I walked outside of my my luxurious Staten Island apartment, and to see a flat tire on my car.
Now, was it like, did somebody slash it?
You know, I have a story for that. So I remember. I don't know if we said this to you, or if I say we as if even though it's me, like, because I'm like Golem at this point. I haven't been outside yet. In 3 weeks. I only leave my house to come do this podcast.
Yeah.
So I walk outside of my place, and I see a flat tire.
Okay.
And across the street, I see an old Italian man staring at me while he's watering his plants.
Okay.
Now, I have had one altercation with this old Italian man already, having lived there since, July? I was on my way home from a comedy show, a stand-up comedy show. Go see all of them. Please make me famous. I need it.
Yeah.
I park on the street.
Mm-hmm.
This guy pulls up next to me, and he goes, "You live here?" And I'm new to this neighborhood, so I go, "No." And the guy goes, "Huh, okay." And I go, And then he stays there. And he goes, because I live here. And I go, cool. And he goes, all right, well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
You said that?
Yeah. And then he found parking 2 feet away.
Oh, is that what it was? He was.
I think I was in front of his house.
Okay.
And he was very upset because he has a very specific spot for in front of his house, even
It's
though
city parking. It's like the street.
it's street parking.
Yeah, it's not a driveway.
No, I can park literally wherever I want.
So he can quite literally go fuck himself.
Yeah. But this is how the Italians are and the
Yeah.
old Staten Island folk are. They take their parking, their street parking so
Yeah.
seriously, where if you are in their spot
Yeah.
going downhill on a Tuesday, they will tow your car. And they know a guy that'll just tow the car.
So how far away did he have to go to park?
Fucking 3 feet.
Oh, that's an inconvenience.
I know.
How's he supposed to carry all of his sauce back to his house?
He probably makes the sauce.
That's true.
That's how these old
got- he
dumb guineas are.
You're allowed to say that.
I'm allowed to say it. I'm half.
So did he have like a big paper bag full of San Marzano tomatoes?
I don't know. I don't know what I you know what I did? I just I went into my place and he just sat in his car staring at me, daggers into the back of my head as I didn't give a shit. And then a couple of days later, I'm just trying to go to a show. I have a flat tire. I get a little annoyed. He goes, "How you doing? You doing okay?" And I go, "Yeah." And that made me go, "Oh, this guy might have slashed my tire." I don't really think so, but I think so.
All right. So when you got the tire fixed, obviously.
I know how to change a tire because I'm a true man.
Right. Yeah.
So I changed the tire, right? And
Was
and
there
I'm
a slash in it, or was it just like a nail or some shit?
no, it was like a nail or some shit. But
You still put it there, I bet.
there's something was wrong. There was like a slash, but it was like clearly because the tire was bald because I don't know how to take care of anything.
Yeah.
And I'm driving to the show. I'm running a little bit late because of the changing of the tire.
Mhm.
I cut my finger on it. I send a picture of my bloody finger to Natasha Ferrier, whose show it was,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Please be careful." And I go, "That's so sweet."
She's a nice person.
She's a very nice lady, and I'm on my way to the show. While I'm about 5 minutes from the venue, I avoid a taxi driver who's driving quite crazily.
Mhm.
He cuts me off. I swerve to avoid him, and I hit a curb, and I explode another tire.
Oh fuck.
But I knew I was only 5 minutes away from the venue, so I went. All I have right now on this day is that I get to do stand-up comedy with my friends. So on my rim and my exploded tire, I drove to the
drove the rest of the
show.
way?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I did the show. Fucking killed that shit with my
Yeah.
cruise story.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
thank you. And I explained what happened in my night to Natasha Ferrier, Lena Siebel, and James Mack.
Good people.
All fantastic people in this industry that you should give your attention to after you give your attention to me.
And me.
Stands on the list too. And then I got a ride home.
Wait. So you left your car?
I left my car in Queens.
Where was the show?
It was I don't know. I don't know where it was. It was
Was it
probably wasn't that far from here, honestly.
Was it her Mike Mouth show?
Yeah,
Because she used to run it at
place called the Windjammer. That's what it was called.
I don't know that place.
Uh,
She used to run it at Cellar 77 before they stopped doing everything.
you know what? That place sucked anyway.
That place was awful. That place
You
has
know,
never been good.
It wasn't. When they opened up and they were like, "We're Cellar 77
Yeah,
now."
your climate. We
Yeah,
don't-
you're still climate. I still see the Vladimir Putin looking guy in the corner selling fucking $9 fucking Bud Lights,
Yeah.
but it's like $9 Polish Bud Light
Yeah.
that's like special, and I have to buy 2 of them so I can do fucking 4.5 minutes
Right.
in front of a bunch of people that I hate.
Yeah.
Not that you guys are all super talented. Every comedian in New York is ridiculously
Yeah,
talented.
everybody.
All 5,000 are ridiculously talented.
Every single one.
And that's the only reason that a lot of us don't get what we need in this industry is because there's so
many of
much
us.
talent
There's too many of us.
and we're wasting it on whores.
And then
And
everybody outside of New York is getting what we want.
yeah, I mean, congratulations to the SNL people.
Yeah.
You know, not one of them lives in New York City, but that's okay. Marcelo did.
Marcelo did.
I'm happy for him.
Devin does.
Who's Devin?
Devin Walker.
I don't know that guy.
Okay. Can I say something?
Sure.
I didn't either. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend I knew him.
Oh, okay. All right.
But like I saw, I was like,
I only knew Marcelo, and I'm happy for him.
yeah.
I hope he gets a new blazer. He killed it in the Miami scene,
Yeah.
and then ended up going back to New York City. Good for
Yeah.
him.
But like I was talking to Otto Fernandez the
Uh-huh.
other night. I was like, "Do you know Devin?" He's like, "Yeah, I know him." I was like, oh, "Okay, then it's me. I'm the problem." I was like, I've never heard of him.
There's so many people in New York that you can't possibly
It's-
know
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Like I just saw a good comic. AJ Gable is putting out a special in December.
He's a New Yorker.
Yeah, he's a
idea.
Grizzly Pear guy
Never heard of him.
that we only know each other in passing from meeting like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But man, do I like that guy.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
But man, do I like that guy, and I hope your special's good. Well, I know it's good, but I hope it's successful.
You know whose special is really good?
Huh.
Shang Wang.
Shang Wang?
Yeah.
Okay.
On Netflix, it's very good.
There's not a single Netflix special that I trust to be good. I think Tim Dillon was garbage.
Really? I gotta watch that.
No, his special mostly because I had to get a wider TV to fit Tim Dillon onto the screen. He's still buffering right now. He's in the middle of a joke where he's explaining how he is somehow a gay man and you would never know. But he looks like a man that I would hate and he would hate me. And it probably is true. But I'm a big fan. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah. I only watch him on my phone now. That way I'm not offended by his sheer size.
You gotta get a bigger phone, though. That's the problem.
I have a huge phone.
Yeah, you gotta watch him on a Nintendo Switch. That's how.
That's what I got to do it on, right? Or a Game Boy Advance, where he's all pixelated and he moves kind of funky. What else has been going on? The Queen died.
Yeah, fuck her.
The DNC killed the Queen of England.
What's the DNC?
The Democratic
Oh, okay.
National
Oh, okay,
Convention
I thought you meant something. I thought that you thought
destroyed the Queen of England in honor of 9/11. I don't know. Did you care about the Queen?
not even a little bit.
No. To our producer, Derek, did you give a shit about the Queen?
No, it was a good posting day.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter was on fire.
I was horny on that day.
Twitter was
Patriotically, I was horny.
Yeah, it was great.
Dude, my dick was so red, white, and blue from me beating it to her death reel. I loved it. I kept, in fact, just because of how happy I was, I kept watching the Diana murder reel. Dude, this is why I wasn't happy about the Queen, or I was happy about the Queen losing her life, because me and Princess Diana share a birthday.
Really?
Yes, Princess Diana was born on July 1st, and if it wasn't for that bitch Queen, me and her we'd be drinking tea. I'd be teaching her about flavor in food, and she'd be teaching me on how to make genocide seem not that bad. It'd be a great time. But no,
It's a great day for Twitter.
I had a great time, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm still doing the victory lap of when we beat the English.
Yeah.
Because it's the only war that I really thought deserved to be a war.
Honestly.
So I,
Civil War.
next time we're gonna win. And sorry, but no. Until round 2 of the Civil War, I won't be supporting that war, past or present.
I think when you really think about it, like the best thing to happen is the Queen dying, because now we get to count down how long before Charles dies.
No one's gonna give a shit when a dude dies.
You don't think so?
No. Who? King Chuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm calling from now on.
King Chuck. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
With his sausage
Chaz?
fingers.
He is so sweet.
Yeah, he's not gonna live long.
Yeah, he's got like 10 years tops.
Yeah. But they made a
Nice,
big
that's
deal over the black girl being like in the family now.
Yeah.
I don't think the Queen was upset that she was like black or anything. I think she was upset because she wasn't a cousin.
Right, yeah.
Those are gross people.
Yeah.
The royal family. Why do we need to give a shit who was related to King Arthur?
Right.
Or were they even related to that guy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Right. I think they're just ugly British people that they just throw in there, and they're like, hey, they're important.
Yeah.
But like they're rich because why?
Yesterday, I explained to my mom. My mom didn't know that they were that Elizabeth and Philip were related. So she was like, "What do you mean they're related?" I was like, "No, they're like
They're all related.
They're like second cousins."
Yeah.
She was like, "What do you mean?" And
Yeah.
then I broke it down to her. I was
Yeah.
like, "So I was like, okay, you know I told my mom, you know your cousin so and so," and she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You know her daughter?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "If I married her, that would be the equivalent." She's like, "Ew."
Yeah, they're Lannisters.
Yeah.
They're
exactly.
gross, disgusting people
Yeah.
who have breathing problems and hip dysplasia.
Yeah.
The only reason the queen lived that long, which I believe she's actually been dead for 15 years.
Oh, she died in like 2003.
Yeah, she's just pickled somehow.
yeah.
You know, you see her, but I believe
She's
that
like a gefilte fish.
right,
She's like-
all footage of the queen from the last 15 years was actually crisis actors. The same little girl who didn't get shot but said she did also puts on an old lady costume and goes to
Very
Wimbledon.
talented people.
Yes, they can do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
That lady's been dead for such a long time.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
she's been so dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the queen looks like. You know?
The best was when there was like a tweet. It was like Betty White next to Queen Elizabeth, and like Betty White lasted longer. It was like USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A. So I will still be doing the British victory lap.
Yeah. Got to.
Yeah. In fact, I had sex with a British lady once. I did it once. Guess what? She wanted weird positions, and I said, "Your teeth are terrible," and it didn't work out mostly because she went back
You
home.
ever been to England?
No.
I want to go.
Yeah, you want to go? I like places where the sun comes.
Well, here's the thing. I think just being one black guy from New York, I can take over the entire like wherever the hood is, and
Uh-huh.
they don't have guns over there.
No, they don't.
So like, I just gotta go with a gun.
I mean, you got to get it in there too.
Yeah. What do you mean, like on the plane?
You got to get it into England. You got to get the gun.
Yeah. How hard is that?
Well, you could just go, "I have a gun."
Yeah, they got
Mate.
I feel like I feel like they'll just believe me.
Yeah.
Like so, like I wherever the hood is in England, like where the black people are, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna find like two other guys from like Brownsville and East New York,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna go to like the wherever the hood is
Right.
in England and take over, like The Wire, or like Nino Brown, like
Uh-huh.
you know, like Nino Brown took over the Carter,
Yeah.
in New Jack City.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna become like the king of the like South England. I don't know where the black people live.
Why does it have to be South England?
That's where the black people are.
You know, only in South places.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
South
think
of
about it.
places.
Yeah, South Bronx, South Central LA. It's
Right.
always like the south of the U.S. I mean, that's where all
Right.
the black
South
people
Dakota.
are. South Dakota, exactly. South,
Yeah. Actually, there is something about saying, like, I live in the North,
Right.
right? That makes it
Feels-
sound,
Yeah.
yeah, hoity-toity.
Yeah, feels
People
fancy.
live in the North.
Yeah.
Even
black
if
people,
it's just a mile north.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You could be in the South, but if you're in the north part of that
Or-
specific
but
spot.
If you're too far north, that's a problem too, because then you're like Hicks.
No.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean, like Maine?
No. I'm talking about way like northern Canada, like.
Oh. Are they Hicks or are they hermits of some kind?
Maybe both.
You know, those are scary mountain people, but are
like in Game of Thrones, north of the wall. Those people weren't.
oh no, but those people knew how to fuck.
That's true.
I don't know. I've been watching the Game of Thrones, the new show.
Yeah, you like it?
I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm into it. The last episode
Yeah.
was kind of weird though.
I didn't watch the last one. I know there was lots of
fucking.
sex in the
Lot of
third
fucking.
episodes.
A lot of fucking.
Yeah, well, the girl fucked her uncle,
Right.
and
that
then
was the last one, right? That wasn't the last one.
oh, I thought doesn't come out on Fridays.
No, that's Rings of Power.
Oh, all right, so that's the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, the last Game of Thrones, she fucks her uncle, right?
Yeah.
And then she fucks her door guard
Yeah.
to not feel so bad about fucking her uncle.
Well, her uncle was like, "Nah, fuck out of here," and then that's why she was like, "Nah, I need to get it in."
She needs to feel
'Cause the
used,
uncle-
like not so used.
Right, because the uncle got her all horned up,
That's right.
so she is like, "I'm fucking somebody."
Yeah. I mean, if anyone can get you all horned up, it's your uncle.
Yeah,
Well, in your case, grandpa. But
that's true. That is why that explains so much about me. No, but like, what? That's what they do though. Why was
uh-huh.
I don't understand why the dad was so upset. Aren't they all inbred?
People saw it. That's why he was upset.
Oh, okay.
You know, even though like wasn't his wife clearly one of their family?
Something like that. Yeah.
I
They're
don't
all
know.
inbred.
Yeah, that's how you did it back.
Yeah.
That's how you do it
That's what we do
today.
now. Yeah.
I'm good. Listen, I have some cousins that I think need to be pure.
Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
And I think I don't trust other people's bloodlines.
Good point.
You know, I don't want my children to have an easy life.
You ever watch Preacher?
No.
Are you aware of Preacher? It was a graphic novel back in the day.
No.
And then what's his name? Seth Rogen.
Okay.
And the other guy
Uh-huh.
made it into a TV show on, I think it was on FX or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And no, it was on AMC. And there's a storyline in the graphic novel where there's a secret society that tracks the lineage of Jesus Christ,
Uh-huh.
and they're all inbred. So like the current version of this descendant is all like goofy and retarded. Can I say that? I can say that. Whatever.
Yeah. You kidding me? The queen was retarded.
Yeah. And
I say retarded.
because it's regal.
Yeah. It makes it seem like I'm more educated.
Yeah.
I learned that from Derek too.
So yeah, this version of this descendant of Jesus Christ, his name is Humperdinck, and he. Can't
How
stop-
do you
can't
expect
stop
me to
jerking
think
off.
you can read?
Yeah,
You think I don't Humperdinck?
Humperdinck.
Oh wait, this isn't actual history. These are just these are characters. All right, well, that's fine.
And he can't stop jerking off.
He can't.
But he
Then,
looks like Jesus, but like with the fucked up teeth and shit.
that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's really fun. Okay, I like that. That's good stuff.
I'm mad that show got canceled. The comic book was pretty good.
Yeah, all right, I'll read that one.
Speaking of comic books,
Okay, you have something to say about comic books?
so I was just. You ever watch Vice?
That's a new show?
Yeah, like the Vice News. You ever watch that?
Oh no. I
Um,
refuse to consider the opinions of others.
Yo, so I was just watching it earlier today, and I was gonna text you, and I forgot. But it's the most recent episode of Vice. So they send this reporter to Japan. Apparently, in Japan, they sell child porn manga.
Yeah.
But it's like
You ever read a manga thing or like just all those characters? They're all teenagers.
right, but like
There's no adults.
this is like explicit, like to the point. You know,
Oh.
it's bad when like it's on Showtime. This show now because it used to be on HBO. Now
Wait,
it's
the
on,
child porn's on Showtime?
No, Vice is on.
Oh,
Vice News
okay.
Is on Showtime.
Okay.
I guess they weren't on HBO anymore. They moved to Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's bad when it's blurred out on Showtime. Like
Yeah.
Showtime won't show it.
Right.
Like it was.
At this pace, they're gonna go to Cinemax.
Yeah. Dude, they had this guy, like this Japanese dude who was like a convicted like pedophile, and like said he was like teaching. He taught little boys how to like jerk off, and like he was like
Oh, what's the problem?
it was crazy. Now,
But did he like show them how to do that on their dick, or was he like, no, this is how
Well, they
you
didn't-
do it,
they
and then
didn't-
he puts them in a room, and then they go, I did it, and he high fives the other hand, and he goes, good job, buddy. Now get out of here so your friend can get in there.
I'm assuming it's the worst possible way.
Why? You should have classes for safe masturbation. That's what I think sex ed should be.
I think he was just doing it with his mouth.
Oh,
sick.
that's not
Yeah.
masturbating then.
Yeah. He was like fucking kids.
Oh, all right. Well, mouth fucking the kids. Do you get pleasure out of that?
I'm sure. Why would?
Do you
why-
believe
why else
somebody
would-
when they say they get pleasure out of putting a penis in their mouth?
Yes,
Yeah.
I 100% believe it.
Oh wow. I don't know. I don't.
There are people that have oral fixations. I mean, that's a thing for sure. I
Sure.
believe it.
I wouldn't say I enjoy giving oral sex to women,
I'm a fan.
and
I like it.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing, but I'm really good at it.
It's like eating vegetables.
No, you know, it's like
What is like? What would you describe it as? What would you-
it's like trying to get all the lemon juice off of an oyster. You know.
Okay.
Now, is that a gross way to talk about it? Maybe a little bit, but let's be honest. The gift of life and the process of doing it is gross.
Yeah.
It looks gross. It
Yeah.
looks like I cut a steak in half.
Yeah.
But I'm really. You know what? I asked a lesbian once. I go, hey, what do you
How'd
do?
you do it?
Yeah, and she goes, use one finger, go, like do the up and in, all that
Yep,
stuff, and
yep.
lick the outside,
Yeah.
and don't do ABCs.
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
Where did that come from?
I think that's just dudes
That's dumb.
that didn't know what to do. I don't understand how. All right, so I think at
I
this
don't-
point, most people know how to make other people come,
Sure.
but yet
And
they
if you don't,
still.
then you're not trying.
You're not an adult,
Right.
if you don't know how to make a woman and or a man come.
Yeah.
Now, for to be fair, it's very easy to make a man come.
I mean, yeah.
You just throw some fire and some tigers on Instagram,
Yeah.
and you play Top Gun the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Actually, what do you think about you and me writing Top Gun the musical?
I mean,
Okay, we're gonna write Top Gun the musical,
there's
and
already
it's
songs for it, so
right.
yeah.
So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be designed to make men come in their pants in the theater.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah, no
I'm
touching.
Sure,
they just do it.
Yeah. I'm sure dudes came in the theater for the new one.
For Maverick,
For Maverick.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I still gotta watch the first
How
Top
are
Gun
we still in theaters?
because it's American propaganda, and we're gonna go to war in about 3 years, and this is one of the steps to doing it.
I heard. A
Did I give you
about
too
it.
real of an answer?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I heard a review about it. They were like, "There's no actual like country that they're fighting. It's just like an ambiguous
Russian country,
Yeah,
right?
they're not even saying which one. They're just
Right. Well, usually like they would make that like a Middle Eastern country,
Yeah,
but we've made so many movies about killing Middle Eastern people that we just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And they were like, "No, we got to make America kill white people." And we were like, "All right, yeah, it's time." And we
We should
made
pick a
Top
new-
Gun Maverick.
we should pick a new country to be
Oh.
our movie enemy.
Okay. For a second, I thought you were like, we should pick a new race to make the bad
No,
guy.
yeah. No, well, basically, yeah. Just it's got to be a new. Let's pick a new country.
It has to be a specific country.
Yeah.
Who do we not like no matter what? We can't do China because we sell the movies
Yeah,
to
no,
China.
we need
And
the money.
yeah, and if we have a gay scene, we actually have to take out the gay scene so we can send it to
Yeah,
China.
yeah.
So there's no movies about war with China.
Right.
There's only movies about us having a hard time in a really easy fight and going, China, can you help us? And then
Right.
China wins the war, and we go, thank you, China.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we can't.
Which this podcast is sponsored by.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, China.
Most honorable emperor.
Do you know his name?
Isn't it Xi?
I don't. Yeah,
Emperor Xi or something like that.
Derek, do you know the Emperor of China's name?
The what?
The Emperor of China.
Yeah.
Isn't it like
Okay.
Xi?
Xi Jinping.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh.
Ping. That's whatever.
Fucking Xi Jinping
Yeah,
is the fucking man.
Yeah.
You kidding me? He has the biggest cock in all of China.
right. Which is, I mean, says a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, they call it the Great Wall Destroyer. Dude, he actually took down a version of, or a section of the Great Wall just
Yeah.
by turning around one day. He was crazy, that guy.
Isn't Ping the name of the dude from Mulan?
I don't know.
You ever seen Mulan?
I don't. I'm not a child, and I also don't watch movies that have women as the lead.
But she pretended to be a boy.
Oh, you're right. I only watched the first half of Mulan.
Before she became a boy, I was
Right.
like,
I only watched the middle of the movie.
fully into it.
It was great then. Even the romance with the other guy part.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But the second they were like, woman save China, I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, we gotta pick let's pick a new. How about? It's got to be like a country we could easily beat up.
What continent do you think it should?
Well,
I mean,
it
we
can't be
could.
Asia.
What about Australia? What if we just go to
No.
war with Australia?
They'll fuck us up. Those guys are crazy.
No, but they're small.
They're kangaroos fighting shit.
Fine.
I'm not fighting no kangaroos, B.
No, they have boomerangs.
That's dangerous. I don't want to fight anybody with a boomerang.
Oh, they're all savages in Australia.
How about the Maldives?
Where's the
Where's-
Maldives?
I don't know where that is.
How about this? We
It
pick.
can't be Asia.
I say we go after the Viking countries. They're never
Whoa.
involved in anything,
That's true.
and it'd be just be bullying,
It'd be
really.
like Sweden and Switzerland and
Norway, yeah.
Iceland.
Iceland, all of
Yeah.
those guys.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We're just gonna start fucking them up.
Yeah, yeah,
Bunch of tall blondes.
yeah. For no reason.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
sending your models over here.
No, I don't even need a reason.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
cause.
Yeah.
You guys haven't been involved in anything.
Yeah.
You guys,
Pick a side, bitch.
right? Come on, man.
Do we know any Swedes or Swiss?
Fucking, I go out of my way not to. You
I've
kidding
never-
me?
I don't think I've ever met anybody from any of those countries.
I definitely
Wait,
have.
Where's Daniel Simonson from? Isn't he like from Norway?
I don't know.
I feel like he's from Norway.
All right. Well, he's a piece of shit, and we're gonna kill him. Let's just start lynching Vikings.
No, he's like short and he's got brown hair, so he's on our side.
Oh, all right. All right. He's a
Claim-
daywalker.
Yeah,
I would call it.
He's one of us. He's
All
American.
right. I don't know. I'm not about it. I'm not about the way the Swedes have been just not. They have their wooden shoes and their chocolate and their watches, and they go, we don't get involved. And you're like, are we supposed to think you're beautiful
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you don't get involved in shit? We all saw fucking Midsummer. We know you guys are psychopaths.
Oh, you seen that movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Crazy.
Yeah, you guys are psychopaths. You think
Yeah.
that's not based on fact? Of
Yeah.
course it is. Nobody ever hears anything about you guys for a reason.
You know what's wild?
Living in
How-
Norway is a cult.
You know how scary a scary movie has to be scary in the daytime? That movie-
Exactly.
In the daytime,
It's
dog.
daylight. Dude, I felt bad for the bear.
yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
And I watch I follow some really horrible shit on Instagram. I
Okay.
follow Nature's Deadly,
Oh God.
which is just animals fucking up other animals, man. And dude, I love it, but every once in a while you get like a dog ripping another dog's head off,
Ah.
and I'm like, I don't want to see dog on dog crime.
No.
I don't want to see that at all.
I love dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, are they brutal?
Yeah.
You know, there's one picture or one video.
These dogs are wolves.
No, there's a pit bull, 3 pit bulls in Jamaica, where are trying to rip a dog that was in a fenced-in yard, out of the fenced-in yard. Like they
Yeah.
grabbed him by the neck and they were like trying to rip him out of the fence.
And is that came off?
It was close.
Oh, fuck.
Like you saw like stuff, but then the owner like started hitting it with rocks.
Well, that's all they got.
Yeah, and the dog like limped away, but his head was down. I'm like, he's not picking that head up. 3 pit bulls, that dog's done.
I like pit bulls.
You know, they're bred to murder.
Well, if
It's
you're-
all in. It depends on
the
where
owner.
you.
The owner.
Yeah.
If the owner
These
is-
dogs clearly had no owner,
Right.
and
They're hungry.
they're hungry clearly, and they're trying to eat a dog.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I've
it's-
heard stories of shit like that happening with
I used
like.
to be afraid of pit bulls when I was a kid.
I don't see how you couldn't be. They're huge. They come up to you. Even nice ones. Because
Yeah.
they're so big and they
They're
just
big, yeah.
they come up to you.
Yeah.
It makes you go, oh, that thing's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And then you hear about things like lockjaw.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I need the jaws of life to.
When I was a kid, I grew up before I moved to Queens. I lived uptown, like so Washington Heights,
Mhm.
and like a lot of Dominicans they would fight dogs. So I would hear the dog fights at night.
Mm.
But then like one of my neighbors in the building I lived in had a pit bull,
Mhm.
super sweet. I'm assuming,
Right.
And, like it came up like trying to like lick me or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I got fucking scared. I was like, I'm not a dog person until I got a dog, and I was like, I like dogs.
Right. That's what it takes.
Now I want a pit bull.
Well, you need to know a nice one to go. Oh, they're not all bad.
Yeah.
But
It's like black
there's
people.
plenty.
It's like everybody assumes we're
You guys
we're
don't all
scary.
bite.
Right. As soon as you meet a nice
Right.
black guy with glasses, everybody's like, oh, they're not all bad. I can keep one.
Exactly. So yes, the ones that bite exist.
It's true. Yeah.
There's also Chihuahuas
But
that
those
bite,
are, but, right.
and Huskies because they're Swedish stupid Viking dogs.
I like that you brought this back. This is great. Yeah. Fuck the Swedes.
I want this podcast. We're gonna save the world. This is
Are there any Swedish or Swiss any Nordic pro athletes that we support? No, right?
they're all like ice skaters and hockey players.
Oh, fuck that. I don't like them at all.
Well, actually, hockey players are kind of tough.
Well,
But I
How do
mean,
they fight each
compared
other?
to like football players, they're probably still tough compared to football players.
like,
But-
who would you say is the toughest hockey player? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I like
I know-
what's his name, the goalie from the Rangers.
Henrik Lundqvist?
Yeah, Lunny.
He ain't fighting nobody.
Not anymore. He retired, and he's a
Yeah.
hero. And he came here. He's on our side now.
Oh, really? You claim him?
I claim him.
All right.
All of New York City claims Henrik Lundqvist.
That's fine. I'm a Devils fan, so I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, then keep being trash.
I almost got into a fight at a bar once. It was like,
Over being a Devils fan?
yeah.
That's
'Cause,
what you guys do. Jet fans do that. Devils fans do that. Mets
Yeah.
fans do that.
I'm a Mets fan. Yeah.
I know. I saw that.
you see-
I saw
yeah.
that suit.
Yeah, fire, right?
Well, I'm gonna make sure like right here comes a little thing of you in the suit, cause wow, wow,
Yo, here's the thing. My
Uh-huh.
goal is
you
to
look
get-
like Spike Least. Thank you.
One time that's a good roast joke. Somebody said I look like my name is Insulin Spike Lee.
Ha,
Diabetic. That's good.
that's fun.
But anyway, my goal is to get on the big screen at City Field, and I've worn.
And
this
you
suit
keep showing up to this with this suit on,
5 times. I've gone through.
and they go, "I am not gonna give
At
this
all.
retarded guy
at all.
the satisfaction that he wants to be
Nothing.
on this screen."
Nothing. Not even nothing.
You even have a hat.
Yep.
You were dressed like a Mets pimp.
Yeah. The shoes.
Where they play in Queens, right? All right, I thought I had a joke for that, but still, I saw that photo. I went, wow.
Yeah.
And was that your girlfriend that made the video of it going up from the feet?
Yep.
Yeah, you should get rid of it.
Music was my choice.
Yeah, that's fine. The music wasn't the issue.
Wait, what's the issue?
The issue. Yeah, it's really great. It's just I don't know, man. I don't support it.
What I'd like to do is get like a cut out like a hole right here over my heart, so people can see my tattoo.
Oh yeah, okay.
That would really put it together. I feel like.
Yeah, you're like if Fireman Ed had a learning disability.
Fireman Ed is a fraud. That
he quit. He quit on the Jets.
Well, he was originally a Dolphins fan.
Oh,
Did you know that?
Big Dan Marino guy, huh?
Yeah, and then he decided to move to New York or whatever, and like he became Fireman Ed because he's a homo.
Oh, okay.
Because all firemen are gay.
No, I support our firefighters.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed by celebrity. I'm impressed by our first responders.
They can still be gay.
Yeah, I mean they're the first responders to a dick in their butt too.
Right. Yeah, they'll respond all right.
Yeah. So we still have other issues we want to talk about. There's a lot of controversy, Stan, over the Little Mermaid
Oh yeah.
being African American.
You care?
No.
Right.
Why would I give a shit about a black mermaid? She's probably faster than the other mermaid. You know? She has an elongated tailbone. She can dunk. Right. Yeah, exactly. You kidding me? That sounds great.
Yeah.
Never mind. I had well, a mermaid that gets government checks? That's great.
Right, yeah.
That's not right. You can't say stuff like that, Stan. But
I can.
I can't see why people give a shit. Did the movie come out yet?
No.
Okay. So how do you know it's not a like line for line the same movie and it's just a black chick?
It probably is.
It probably is because wasn't The Lion King like line for line?
From the play?
Yeah, no, the new movie where they use the realistic lions.
Yeah. I think they added like a couple songs because Beyonce has to have more songs.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, it was bad. That movie was bad though.
But I thought it was line for line the same movie.
No, I mean mostly, but it was like.
But it didn't have the same magic.
Yeah, what was bad about it wasn't the actual story or the lines. It was the fucking CGI.
The acting.
Yeah.
Oh, the CGI wasn't
CGI
good.
Was really bad.
I thought it was really good. I thought that was the whole thing. Was that it was great CGI.
That was bad. I hate
Wow.
it. Why? I don't know. I hate it. Also, I think Beyonce's a terrible actress.
Yeah, she's just for some reason people have flocked to her being the greatest artist of all time.
And she's like.
I can't name a song that I love. I'm gonna be honest.
There was 1 year she had won like best artist like or whatever a Grammy, and everybody was like, Beck played like 18 instruments on his album.
Right.
All you do is sing.
Right.
Like, she doesn't even produce it. Like
you just have this weird confidence.
Right.
That's it, and you're hot.
You're hot and you can sing. Congratulations.
Right.
I'm not taking anything away from you.
Right. I know 2 other women with the same last name as you who also are that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know. I don't know. It's fine. I guess you know what? If I meet a woman and her whole playlist is just filled with Beyonce, I go, oh, she's boring.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
She's a boring woman, and she needs Beyonce to give her the confidence that she does not have.
That's why they have the Beehive. That's what they call it, the Beehive.
Hey, we have a guest.
Oh, Jared Waters.
Oh, I didn't recognize him without a hat. What's going on? Oh, it's all good. How you doing? Good. No. I just hope everything goes well.
Yeah. Love Jared Waters.
Shout out to Jared Waters.
Um.
Donkey's Mouth.
Well, that's a good point.
Oh, it's okay. We'll wear a hat next time. You'll be on it.
We should have got his opinion on black.
He's still here.
Jared, what do you think? What do you think of the Little Mermaid being black? What are your thoughts?
Shout out to all the mermaids out there, especially the black ones. I know it was hard for them not swimming, but now since they are swimming, y'all need to support them. Now they're swimming. You know?
Finally, inner city mermaids.
Right. Goddamn. All we needed was a mermaid from Compton, and we got one. First,
right.
we got Serena Williams playing tennis. Now we got a black Little Mermaid.
There you go. I don't see a problem with it.
Well, I think we should make more Disney princesses black. I think we did
All of them. I want Black Mulan.
Blue Line. Let's get black Snow Black. Snow Black.
I still want to call her Snow White,
What else?
but she's a
who
cokehead in this one too.
else?
Right.
What was the? That's the one with the dwarves, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What's the Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, Belle?
Belle. Yeah.
Black Belle.
Black Belle.
Yeah. I like that. With the Beast.
Yeah. The Beast is actually still white. Actually, It's,
The Beast is still a white man.
Still white guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I have no problem with it. But people seem to be also having an issue with another mythical creature being African American.
Mhm.
That's dwarves and elves.
What? They can't
Have
be
you
black?
been in the Lord of the Rings
Oh,
show?
people are upset, right?
People are upset that a black elf showed up, and then people
Blelf?
were even more a blelf, and people were even more upset
Why?
about the black dwarves.
Who gives a shit?
Well, the black dwarves are much better than the white dwarves at basketball, and
they jump higher.
they jump way higher, and they're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
small.
It's
It's
another-
amazing.
It's just another inch, really.
I don't understand the hate when I watched it, and one of the black dwarves are doing Scottish accents, which
Yeah.
is
There are
very
black-
fun.
There are black people in Scotland.
Are there?
Yeah.
You know, Scotland, you're joining our fight against Norway
Yeah.
for your
You're in.
progressivism.
Yeah. There's black people in Ireland.
Uh-huh.
Who, by the way, Ireland, you guys are officially black. The way that they were partying after the Queen died,
Yeah.
y'all are black. Hell yeah.
No, I love the Irish.
Yeah.
We're big fans of the Irish here.
Yeah.
If Colin Tyrell ever wants to come on
Yeah.
with Jared Waters
Yeah.
next time.
What about damn, Sean Finnerty?
I love Finnerty.
Yeah.
Where is he? He's in L.A. now, I
He's in
think.
LA, yeah.
He's killing it in L.A.
Hilarious.
He's getting a chin transplant.
Is it really?
No, he just needs one. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Katie Boyle?
Katie
Yeah.
Boyle.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Katie Boyle
Why?
because you've ever done Project Comedy Mayhem?
I don't think so, no.
So that is our character roast battle show that we made specifically to troll Comedy Fight Club.
Is that the one that I think I did? Was that the one where I was Kwanzaa?
You
was
might have
that
been
something?
Kwanzaa for us, yeah.
And I roasted Ben Miller, and he was Hanukkah.
We probably did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like us.
Yeah.
So we had
Oh, God.
Ireland versus a potato. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't. It was just Katie Boyle versus a potato. and man, we picked out the perfect potato.
Who was the potato?
A potato.
Was it an
I went
actual-
to the store and bought a potato to sit on a stool, and Katie Boyle had to roast it.
That's hilarious.
Now she walked out before that happened because I assumed she also expected the potato to be a person,
Ah, okay.
but it was not, and we were gonna have the potato win the whole time.
Well,
Because that's our kind of show that we
Yeah.
do. We
Yeah.
we really hope people get upset. You know.
Who, did anybody get upset?
Well, yeah, sure, her.
Oh well. Okay.
But I was pretty happy about the whole
Yeah.
thing.
That's all that matters, really.
I love trolling a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Speaking of trolls, so we can't have black trolls or elves or anything. Is that what people are upset about?
I guess. So they're saying like, "Oh, this is not Lord of the Rings." That's what they're saying. Now listen to me. You are 36
Yeah.
and you're supposed to be an adult. You're a man-child and you were worried about the plight of a fake story about fake creatures. And you care about the melanin in the fucking elf?
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
No. Guess what? They're all doing British accents still.
Are they
They're
also
all-
upset that there are black Targaryens?
Are there black Targaryens?
Are they, right? I mean the black.
There's that one guy.
Yeah. Well, he has a brother and a son. So there
Uh-huh.
must be a few of them.
Right. So what?
Are they upset about that? Like I don't.
They probably are.
Yeah.
They're like, why would a guy with dreadlocks be
yeah.
on the High Council
Yeah.
of King's Landing?
Affirmative action. That's how. Come on, guys.
Fine, it can be whatever.
Yeah.
I don't see if they're good. Who cares? You know, like this girl who plays the girl in Game of Thrones, the main girl
Yeah,
who fucked her uncle.
Yeah.
I think she's perfectly casted because she looks inbred.
She does have an inbred face.
She's got inbred
It's true.
face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got like angles where you're like, she's really cute.
Yeah.
And then there's
something.
angles where you're like, oh no, she's got some. She's slow.
Yeah.
But these are slow people who care.
Yeah.
You care about what the actor is in the
Nobody
fake
gives a shit.
thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you did, I don't know if you did Jack the Ripper,
Mhm.
and you made all of his victims black women for some reason,
That's an issue.
that's an issue.
Yeah.
You know, because why'd you make Jack the Ripper racist?
Right.
He's a serial killer in England.
He can't be both.
He can't be both.
I mean, he probably could, but he's probably not.
Nah, but does that serial killer exist?
What? That only kills black people?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
I mean, if you just count the Queen. But
there was a serial killer in Atlanta in the 70s
oh,
that was targeting teenage boys, black teenage boys.
oh, so yeah, that was a stupid question.
Yeah. Well, that's the only time I've ever seen it happen. So like,
Yeah, I don't
usually
know.
Serial killers are white and they go after white people.
Yeah, mostly white women,
Yeah.
right?
Did you see the trailer? They're doing Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
He's getting a thing.
Yeah.
Is Jeffrey Dahmer in that camp of serial killers that women love?
No.
It's just Ted Bundy,
It's just
really,
Ted Bundy.
right? Which I don't know if do you ever watch like his stuff and you see like how he got them,
Yeah.
where it's like, excuse me, miss, my arm's broken
Yeah.
and my car broke down. Can you help me?
Yeah.
I don't see what were women dumb
Yes, that is correct.
in that time.
In that now, you like look.
Like they're falling for it now, and he's been dead.
Like, look, if Ted Bundy was alive now, he would still be getting away with it because
Yeah.
women are dumb.
I mean, I hear the pitch, right?
Yeah.
I hear his pitch, and I go, as a man to another man, I'd
Yeah.
go, no.
Right.
What? No.
Yeah. My arm is broken. Like
My arm is broken. They call somebody.
Yeah, call 911.
No, I'm not helping you.
Yeah.
Now-
that's the most I'll do. I'll be like, "Do you want me to call like an? You need an ambulance?"
Yeah, and they
like,
get clubbed in the head,
Yeah.
which
You
is
ever-
hilarious.
you
like bunk.
You ever you've seen Silence of the Lambs? Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Yeah, yeah. When he's like, oh, help me put. First off, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
It's nighttime, sir. Why are you putting a van in your? Why are you putting a couch in your van? Why do
Yeah.
you need help for this? Like, why? Like, just
Right? Do you not have a friend?
yeah. That's
That's
a red
drug
flag.
addict behavior.
That's a red flag right there.
Right. You're either a drug addict or you're a serial killer.
Yeah.
You can only be one of those two things.
Dog, your arm is broken. You're trying to put a couch in this van. Wait till tomorrow when the daylight's out and
Yeah.
call somebody.
Hire a fucking mover.
There's TaskRabbit. Come on, there's so many things you can do.
Well, in Silence of the Lambs, I don't think there was tax rabbit yet, but
Well, that's true. But
but still, now there's no. Are there serial killers now? Wasn't there a COVID one?
Was there?
I thought there was a COVID serial killer. Jamie,
There are.
sorry, Jamie's worried about his fantasy football team right now.
Just change the Jamie. What about? I love that.
Yeah. All right. So when you're done with the football game, Ben, look up serial killers and COVID.
I want a podcast of just Jamie and Ben
Uh-huh.
not saying anything to each other, but like waiting for them to do something
Right.
they asked for.
Right. The Jamie Ben podcast
yeah.
where they just
They-
they wait for someone to ask them to do something.
Yeah, nobody says a word. Nobody says a word. But Ben occasionally laughs. That's it.
Right. I've been loving the Tim Dillon stuff, but I wanted to get it. I went on this date on Friday or Thursday. I went on this date. This was a woman who 3 years ago we went on a date and I hated her, and she reached out and I went, all right, do you want to go to an axe throwing bar in Hackensack? Because I don't want to try. And she says yes. Later on, she goes, I'm really not feeling it. And I go,
Is she alive?
huh? She just said she's not. She didn't want to do the axe throwing.
Okay.
And
Smart.
yeah,
Because she's probably thinking this is a serial killer who's gonna kill me with an axe.
no, it's a sanctioned bar where you throw an axe at a wall.
I mean, I've seen those. But I don't believe them.
Right, you can make it an accident.
Yeah.
But no, she said no. So I quickly look up a restaurant in Hackensack. I look up the place
Is
called
that where she lives?
yeah.
Okay.
It's called Ventana's.
Italian?
No, it was like a mix of but like there was Asian food, there
A
was
weird name for,
sushi. Yeah, I know. Now I didn't realize what kind of restaurant this was. I just picked it, and I got there. I looked at the menu, and like the herbed chicken was like $40. So I was like, oh no, this is a $200 night easily now.
Oh God.
So let me at
And
least.
She already agreed at this point.
Well, now that she knew where it was, yeah, fucking yeah, she agreed to it.
It's her idea.
Yeah, no, it was my idea. I just
Yeah.
didn't know what the place was, and she was like, "Really? Okay." And I went, "Oh no, I can't not do it now."
Yeah.
So we go there, and first thing she does is she yells at a photographer. The restaurant clearly has a photographer who like comes up to your table and
Okay.
asks like, "Hey, do you guys mind if I take a picture?" And I'm so used to say because of like comedy shows, I'm so used to going sure. And she was like, "No," and I was like, "All right, then no."
Yeah.
And then she's like, she looks at me and she goes, "That made me so upset." And I'm like, all she did was ask, and she goes, "But it's intrusive." And I'm like, "It's her job."
Right.
She asks, and then
It's only intrusive if she took the picture.
right.
Right.
And I consider that girl, the photographer, to be part of the wait staff, you know.
Sure.
And then the girl goes over to a different table. She takes a picture, and I guess the flash or like the angle of the picture bothered the girl that I was with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her a fake name,
Yeah.
Gertrude. And Gertrude was so upset
That's fake name.
by the Gertrude was so upset by this photo not taken of her that she gets up and she goes and yells at the photographer, going like, "Hey, it's intrusive. The flash is bothering me. Your angle looked like I could have been in it. Can I see to make sure I'm not in the photo?" And that's when I decided I hate this woman. But I'm
What?
already here, and the girl seems so into me that I'm like, I could probably get laid, maybe.
Okay.
So I have no morals.
Yeah.
I'll try to fuck you if I hate you.
Sure.
So we do that. We do the dinner and all that. She's like asking intense questions of like, "What are your intentions?" And I'm like, "It's date one, lady." And then she goes, "Well, I'm not the kind of girl that you can like fuck around on." And I'm like, "It is the first date.
Yeah.
I will fuck around."
Yeah.
So we go through the whole date, right? And it's
order?
huh?
What'd you order?
I got udon noodles because
Okay.
they were $38, and
Was it
she
good?
they're great.
All right.
They had steak and shrimp in them. It was
shit, okay.
really good stuff.
Yeah.
Guacamole we ordered with plantains instead of regular chips.
Ah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Then we ordered a bottle of wine,
Sure.
and there was like a $70 bottle of wine.
What did she order?
She ordered a fish, a mahi mahi,
Alright.
which was a little expensive, like
Okay.
somewhere in the middle.
It shouldn't be. Mahi mahi is not here like
No, but in a
Like,
place like
you know,
this where everything's minimum $40, you know,
Yeah.
I went with the cheapest one,
Sure.
and mine tasted better.
Yeah.
So we leave, and she goes, "I don't want the date to be over. Do you want to come to my house?" And I was like,
Okay.
"All right, let's do that." Get there, and she goes, "I hope you don't think like you're getting lucky tonight." And I go, "You're inviting me to your
1997?
house."
Like what the fuck kind of like what
I know. I go, "Well, I'm just calling her out on her
Yeah.
shit too." I'm like, "You just invited me over,"
Yeah.
and she goes, "Yeah, because I don't want to stop hanging out."
Okay.
I'm like, "Okay, fine, yeah, I'll let you believe you're not a whore tonight." So we go to her house. And she wants to turn on Shark Tank, which is the most unsexy show. But that's also a red flag. Yeah, it's a red flag, Stan. Because I think when you go to a woman's house and she's making you watch reality shows that aren't real, and that's what you're doing that night, she might be crazy because she can't watch things that have depth. She can only watch things that are in quick spurts, game shows, reality shows where people are like angry and stupid.
She doesn't want to think.
She doesn't want to think, so she refuses to watch TV that requires thought or actual feelings.
Right.
She'd rather pretend that she knows something about business.
Right.
So we're watching Shark Tank. I'm kind of making fun of it because that's what I do with these shows. Whenever I
Yeah.
get forced to watch them, I heckle them
Yeah.
because I can't enjoy anything. But like little make out breaks in there, which kind of solidifies that like, oh, I'm getting laid tonight. So she
I just like the idea of you making out with Shark Tank in the background.
yeah.
That's hilarious to me.
Yeah. I'm the king of doing shit like that. I once had sex to the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, and then when I finished, it was right at the war scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna watch this now. That was the best sex I ever had.
When the king's daughter, fucking slides under the elephant and slices the
Yeah. No, that's the third one. Yeah. But
mixed together in my brain.
what was I saying? Yeah, get your iPad, Jane. Yeah, gotta check your score. Yeah. Yeah. You looking at it's gonna change what's gonna happen. That's fine.
Felt like hard enough.
Listen, Derrick Henry died on the field today. His knees snapped as he was having gay sex with another player that wasn't even on the team that he was playing against. And the Patriots stink. So this date is going okay, you know, and well, it's not going okay. But she goes into her room. She goes, "I'm gonna slip into something more comfortable." And I'm like, "You're telling me not to take you seriously?"
Is this woman from the 90s?
No, she's just Italian Jewish.
These are all like 90s sitcom tropes that she's
Yeah,
saying.
right. Well, this is whenever I go to a woman's house, I do check out if she has a book collection, what they are.
Yeah.
They are all self-help books.
Yeah.
I saw a wall of self-help books.
Yeah.
Now, that is, number one, why you are a fucking psychopath. If you need 17 different authors to tell you how to be a fucking human and but you need a book about success, work hard, stupid. Don't just sit there. She had The Secret. You know about The Secret?
I've never heard of it.
In 2006, I believe, The Secret swept the country, swept the world.
Yeah.
About it's this book where they put a little wax stamp and says The Secret, and The Secret is about wishing hard enough, and then success will come, and positive attitude, and vision boards, and just keep like a psychopath
And
saying
she's
things
read
are
it,
going to
you
happen.
think? You think she's read it?
She definitely had a bookmark in it. It had a broken spine and everything.
'Cause
Now listen,
here's the
do
thing.
you know the author of The Secret is? I'm talking. Hold
Yeah,
on.
go ahead. I can tell you.
Her name is Rhonda Byrne, and Rhonda Byrne is a cunt. And that's what I want clipped.
Yeah.
It is a cult.
Yeah.
It's a secret society is what it is, of people who just tell you that if you wish hard enough and you believe and you keep psychotically saying, I'm going to get the most delicious fucking pumpkin donut today, that you're going to go to Dunkin' Donuts in Astoria and you think you're going to get a good pumpkin donut and it's going to give you dysentery. That's what's going to happen. And you're going to go, I don't know what happened. All these millionaires have great pumpkin donuts, because you're only asking the millionaires, you stupid, dumb shit. Fuck you and your self-help book. Get Rich Dad, Poor Dad,
That's
go
another
fuck
one.
yourself.
That one I hate. Yeah.
I don't like any of these books.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Trump thing right now because I'm getting it. I don't like any of these books.
Art of the Deal?
Art of the Deal. My father, who's retarded, told me in pride, the only book I've read cover to cover is The Art of the Deal.
Worked out great.
And I went, wow, that's why I can't learn. Because of you dumb shit. And I offered him The Secret. And you know what he told me? He told me, I'll watch the movie. You know what? He watches the movie. And he
Is there
goes,
a movie?
it's a documentary.
Oh my God.
And it's even more brain dead. You ever watch like an old school History Channel thing on the Egyptians, where they just show like weird hieroglyphics and like blurry candle things, and then a British guy talks for some fucking
David
reason?
Attenborough, Yeah.
Yeah. That's what The Secret is. The whole documentary is that, and you didn't learn a fucking thing. All it told you was if you just sit there and you go, well, I'm going to be a billionaire just by sitting here and writing on my wall. I write on my wall so good that my fingers are now bleeding because my nails chipped on the wall. I can draw my goals on the wall because I'm a psychopath and I need someone to tell me how to learn. So I repeat, Rhonda Byrne is a cunt.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did you have sex with her?
Rhonda Byrne?
No.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
So we go into her room because I'm not taking her seriously at all. I knew this was gonna come, and she goes, "I just want you to appreciate my body." And I said, "You're an egotistical maniac. There's not a body on this earth that I appreciate."
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I guess that she thinks she's a smoke show. She's fine.
Okay.
She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah.
Was
Was that out of context? Like you just said it?
No, she said, I want you to touch me and appreciate my body. Like
a weird thing to
like it was a gift.
That is a strange thing.
Like it was a gift.
Yeah.
God damn it. And you've seen what I pull. I don't even respect my own body. You think I respect yours? What's wrong with you?
Right.
Anyway, so I'm like massaging her, I guess. I didn't know what touch your body and appreciate it meant. So I was like, I'll massage you, I guess. And then she goes, I'm ready. And I go, what? And she's laying on her stomach, and she just she takes her pants off and she props her ass up like 2 inches, and she goes, I'm ready for you. And
this is the strangest story. This is crazy. Who is this person?
just some crazy girl from Hackensack who deserves to die. So I'm not even hard yet because nothing happened for me.
Right. Yeah.
I've just been massaging you.
Yeah.
Do you think what it just goes brrr, and I'm ready? No. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to jerk off a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, as I'm like massaging her with one hand, I'm
jump
like,
up, yeah.
yeah, I'm like, I start fingering her a little bit. I'll jerk off. I'm like, maybe I can get this going. Can't get it going, and I just go, hey, put your ass down. It's not gonna happen. She goes, oh, it's because it's the first time with me. You're nervous, and I go, no, it's because you did nothing.
She like this. Where'd you meet her?
Years ago. I don't even remember where I met her.
Okay.
So I don't remember where.
Oh, yeah, pictures of her, I need to say.
No, she says she has Instagram. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But so I go, no, and she goes, well, do you at least want to hang out a little bit longer? And I go, no.
She wants to watch more episodes of Shark Tank.
She did. She put on more episodes of and then she put on something called The Circle, some Netflix fucking reality show. Which is again, if everything you're going to show me is reality shows, you're a dumb person.
Do you watch any reality shows?
No.
Like, I've watched. I've recently gotten into RuPaul's Drag Race.
Someone tried to show me that.
Can I tell you something?
Huh.
Not bad.
I tried it. Not for me.
All right.
Not for me. It wasn't like a transphobic thing.
No.
It was I don't like any of these shows.
Yeah, you're just not a reality show person.
No, I just can't do
Cops?
it.
Okay.
I mean, that one's fun.
Cops is hilarious.
Cops is fun.
Cops is good time. Good stuff.
Yeah. But no, the rest of them where it's like the talking head and like they pop up and they talk shit about their friend and the next scene is them starting a fight with the friend or being phony with the friend, whatever it is. I know none of it's real.
Yeah. Jersey Shore.
Yeah, and it's just dumb people that you coerced into being monstrous to each
Well,
other.
the thing about these shows, especially like some of the dating ones, I knew someone that went on, not the Flavor Flav one, but the spinoff, one of the spinoffs, and so they're there for like every week that they air an episode is like a day. Like they're there for like a month, and like they're just doing it like so they get paid per day they're there. So their goal isn't to fall in love with anybody on the show. Their goal is to
get followers.
Yeah, get followers, last the longest on the show. You make the most money, and then you win at the end. Because none of these relationships ever last.
No. Why would you? I would break if I won The Bachelor. I would break up with her as soon as I won.
Yeah.
I'd go. No, I don't need you.
The
I'm
fact
famous now.
Have you seen? There's one called Joe Millionaire.
No.
Where, like, it literally like the premise is you don't know if this guy is rich or not. So it's like one guy and a bunch of women, and they're all trying to get with him. But originally the concept was one guy, bunch of women, they're trying to get with him, but they don't know he's actually poor. You think he's rich, right?
Oh, so it's a show about exposing how women have no morals.
Now,
I just told a story about that.
Now there's a new version of the show where it's two guys. One of them is actually rich. The other one isn't. They don't know which one.
Ah.
So
So they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's it's morally reprehensible.
Yeah.
Like
I like that. It's a pro man show.
True.
It's a pro man show where we work hard.
Yeah.
We work our life. We make some money, or we don't.
Yeah.
And it's all in the pursuit.
Women.
Right, and it's all in the pursuit of women.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, those women that we pick are monsters.
Yeah.
They're monsters. And I've dated the last 3 women I've dated have been that.
That's crazy.
But
she put on more Shark Tank, and then
she said, "I'm gonna go make a grilled cheese."
Okay.
So I wait for her to make a grilled cheese. Makes it for herself.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And then
So you're just chilling in her place. She's like, "I'm gonna make a grilled cheese." Doesn't offer to make you a grilled cheese?
No. So she just makes her own grilled cheese, and it's one of these couches where like you can't just sit, like you're laying down.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't even angrily leave because you have to like get up on your knee and hop to the other side and like get out. She eats her grilled cheese. She burns her finger or something, and she walks in with her grilled cheese and her burned finger and goes, "Just so you know, if you're expecting me to be a housewife and have like just cook and clean and help out with kids, I'm not that lady. I can't even cook for myself." And I go, "We've known each other for 4 hours. I'm leaving." And she goes, "What do you mean you're leaving?" And I go, "I'm leaving. You're crazy." And she goes, "Well, will we talk again?" And I go, "You'll find out tomorrow."
You haven't talked to her since.
No, hell no.
Okay.
No, absolutely not.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Craziest thing I've ever
Terrible
heard.
experience.
Yeah.
What a date. $265 bill.
Damn.
Yeah. On accident. Believe me, I would have preferred Chuck E. Cheese.
And you couldn't even get a grilled cheese out of it?
No, well, I got, my food.
Well, yeah.
I got my udon noodles and my plantain guac.
Well, you got
Good
that.
stuff. I tried the fish.
Yeah.
We had a good time. Some wine. I enjoyed myself with that, with the meal. But that was that story. And I don't know. We're at an hour. So what do you want to do?
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got coming up?
What is this? This week, I don't know when this come out. Doesn't matter. But I've got Tiny Cupboard every other Thursday. We got some fine comics on at Father Knows Best. Hold on, let me.
I don't do that. Don't do
All
that.
right, never mind. But yeah, Father Knows Best every other Thursday. Every other Thursday, Tiny Cupboard, and every other week, every other Wednesday, we're at Marion's in Brooklyn.
Ooh, new spot, huh?
New spot.
Nice.
So that'll be that'll be cool. Come out to that. And that's it. Leap of Faith, October 9th.
Mhm. Yeah, Leap of Faith was a fun show. I had fun on that
Yeah,
one.
that was
I felt like I got up at a time where there weren't a lot of good premises left,
yeah. Well,
but I liked the little soup clip. That was fun.
that was a good clip.
Yeah. For me, it's a little bit light this week. You'll see me Friday at Larry's Pub. That's Joe Pontillo's show.
Okay.
The only Pontillo, if you ask me. And then Saturday, I should be at Doped Up Comedy Club, running my show there.
Oh, what time?
8, 9, one of those times.
I'll come to that.
All right, I gotta wait for the flyer. I'm still waiting on the Doped Up Comedy Boys to send me my flyer. And yeah, that's it. And go to our Instagram. I'm gonna try and see if I can get them to pop up on here.
Yeah.
And go fuck yourself.